Hello, Julie here and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do something that I don't normally do. I'm going to do a Temu haul. I'll start with these two items because they're not really crafty supplies. This one is a little thing for winding up the tubes. I have arthritis and I find it hard to squeeze my toothpaste tube when it gets near the end, so I bought this in the hope that I'll be able to use this instead. Now the other thing I bought that's sort of related but not really a supply is this paperweight or bookmark, or I'm not sure exactly what you call it. This is for when you have your journal and you're trying to work on a page, let's say here, and that keeps happening, and so this goes like that so that you can work on your page. It's not really what I expected it to be. I thought it would be heavier than this, and I thought it would be more flexible. It does do the job, but I'm not that impressed with it, so I may send this one back. Temu have 30-day, I think it is, returns, and you don't have to pay for freight. They pay the freight to send it back, so you just have to tell them that you don't want that you want to return the product, and they organise the freight and then credit your account. So they're the two things that are not really part of the crafty stuff. This little gadget cost me $2.20 and this one was about $7.50 or something like that. Okay, so some little gadgety things. So this is rose gold 50-piece of mini paper clips, and this cost me $4.48. Now all of these prices are in Australian dollars, so they're very cute. I've seen lots of them around and I thought I wanted some, so let's just have a look exactly how big they are. So they are 1 5/8 of an inch, or about 1.5 centimetres. So I've got them in the what is this called, this colour, rose gold colour. Just use those for clipping little things into your journal. Okay, I also bought some bulb pins. These are the khaki. These are called khaki, and they're that sort of bronzy colour. There's 100 in this pack, I think, and it cost me $1.91. So they're just your standard bulb pins. Pretty light weight, you know, but you get 100 for $1.70 or whatever I said, so you can't really complain. $1.71. Okay, now I also got some papers. This is a 30-piece liquid plants flower art collage. Now they got some really weird names. This is $2.61. It's like that, and we've got a little folio which you could use. You know, that's easily usable. And then you get 2 of each print. Oh no, you get 3 of each print. And I saw these on somebody else's haul and I really liked them. So I thought I'd buy myself a couple of, a set of these. They come in all different sorts of prints. So, you know, there's probably 6 or 7 different packets. So they are 4 1/4 inches wide. These are approximate, by about 5 3/4 tall. And if you're in centimetres, 11 centimetres by 14.5 centimetres. I think they're really pretty. They're vintagey looking. What's going on there? Only got one of those. There might be some more in here somewhere. They might be just out of order. Yep, there we go. Well, there's some poppies like we've just had in the August collaboration. And that one. So I thought they were really nice, vintagey looking papers. This one here is Vigus 10 sheets of spring. $2.20. I mean, $2.20, that's 22 cents a sheet. You can't really complain about that, can you? The papers, probably maybe about 90 or 100 GSM. And of course, well, not of course, but I would probably cut these in halves and use them as separate pieces. These are all different, so not the same. Very pretty. Nice assortment of different colours. And this is the same thing, except this one's called Botanical Illustrations. This one was $2.13. Did I say how much this one was? $2.20. So even though they're the same thing at various prices. I believe you can have a price check on Temu and they refund if it's been at a cheaper price since you purchased it and in the last 30 days or something like that. I haven't done that. I don't know how it works. But I have heard of other people doing it and getting quite a good amount of refund. So these are more in the purples and the pinks. Very pretty. And one more set of papers. This one's 16 sheets A5 Vivid Flowers, and this one was $3.27. They don't look very vivid to me. Not that I wanted them to be vivid. As I said, they have some quite unusual names for things. They're very pastel-y, really, aren't they? More like your watercolour type of print. Looks like they're all different. Very pretty. Look a bit like dry, pressed flowers, don't they? These look very textured. Okay, so that's all of the papers. Now I've got some stamps. So this one's one piece vintage floral and text clear stamp set, $2. Might be a good idea if I got some white paper. You might be able to see them better on the white paper. Okay, so they're small stamps. What are they? So that's 4.5 centimetres or 5 centimetres, so about 2 inches. They're all about the same size, and maybe 2 centimetres or 2.5 centimetres wide, which is about an inch. So between 3/4 of an inch and an inch wide. Just a nice little collection of flowers there. I just thought that'd be handy for stamping onto smaller things. This one is Vintage Postage clear stamp set, $2.08. And I have got quite a few postage stamp sets, but I got these because of the size. They're nice and small, and there we go, you can see those there. So for example, this stamp here is, say, 1 3/4 centimetres by about 2 centimetres, which is about just under 3/4 of an inch by about 3/4 of an inch. So yeah, so you can see they're quite small, but they'll come in handy just for little areas, you know, where you just want a little something to fill in a little spot. It's got some numbers, received from, to, postcard. You could use that on like a ticket-sized piece of cardstock, turn it into a mini postcard. So that's that one. That was $2.08. I haven't stamped these, or I've got some dies too, and I haven't cut those out, so I don't really. I have bought stamps and dies before, and they stamp perfectly. So this one's called Retro Transparent Stamp Seal Silicone, $2.20. This has got just a nice mix of words, numbers, the you know, the red that goes around the outside of your postcards, a couple of numbers, varying numbers, a couple of round little stamps. So yeah, this one's also got postcard on it. It's got a date, all sorts of things on there. And this whole thing is about 6 inches by about 4 1/4 inches, and let's say that one there is 7/8 of an inch by about an inch. So that's in centimetres. We've got 15 by 10 1/2 and 2 1/2 by, well, 2 1/2, so that, yeah, that's probably 2.3 by 2.5. So yeah, that's another little stamp set. Now this one here is another flower one, Vintage Flowers Transparent Stamp Floral, $2.08 for this one. You can see they're certainly within people's budgets. So these are a bit taller and thinner than the others, those ones. There's the other ones by comparison in size. I don't know whether you can see that. There we go. So they're about twice the size. And yeah, these would be nice on like on tags or whatever. So that's about 2 1/2 centimetres by about 7 centimetres, and in inches that is about 3/4 of an inch by about 2 3/4 inches. But a nice little assortment there. And this one is a water drop clear silicone stamp. Now I don't know why they would have called it water drop. As I said, they've got some weird names. $2.28. This one's slightly bigger stamp, like overall size. And you can see there's an assortment of things. It's a cute little tag there that you can cut out and use as part of a dangle. We've got some film strip some words, oval shape. This one's cute. Yeah, just a little assortment of, this is nice, just as a filler. A little label, a film strip, oh, like one slide, I suppose you'd call it. Some numbers. So I thought that was quite good as well. Now I've got some dies. And so this one is, well, you can see what it is. It's like a Bulldog Clip, and you cut two and you can fold them over your project. So you can use these like at the top of a tag. You can use them on the side of a journaling card that's in a pocket or something, so that it looks like it's got a Bulldog Clip on it. And it comes in 3 sizes. And it's called, yeah, Christmas Metal Cutting Piece, Cutting Die. And it's $1.71. And so the actual finished thing on this, the largest one is 1 1/4 inches by just over 1 1/4 inches, which is what, 3.3 centimetres by 3.7 centimetres, and the smallest one is 2 centimetres by 2 centimetres, so a bit, just about square. So that's 3/4 inch by 3/4 inch. So yeah, that one, what did I say? It was $1.71. Now this one makes little envelopes, and it comes in two different size envelopes in the one pack, and the envelope that this will make is about just under 1 1/2 inches by about 1 inch, which is 3 1/2 or 3.7 centimetres by about 2.5 or 2.7 centimetres, and the small one is 3 centimetres by 2 centimetres or thereabouts, which is about 1 1/4 inches by 7/8. Now I got another tiny envelope one as well. Did I say how much that one was? $1.41, I think that is. And I got this other little miniature envelope. This is the other type of envelope. So this is the one that, you know, fold the sides in and the bottom up. This one has got the pointy sides. And the envelope on this one would be 1 1/2 inches by 1 inch, and 1 1/4 inches, say, by 7/8. So in centimetres, that's 3.7 by 2.6 and 3.1 by 2.2. So that's that one, and that was $1.34. Now, once again, the weird names. One piece wedding themed ticket stamp metal die, $1.79. And I can't see one single thing that's wedding inspired by this. I don't know whether you can see that very well in the packet. Seems to be stuck in there. There we go. So it's a ticket, and each ticket is about 2 1/2 inches long by 1 1/4 inches wide. So in centimetres, that is 6.3 centimetres by 3.3 centimetres. yeah, so that's that one. Now this one I bought, this is one piece fantasy themed metal cutting die, $2.63, and it is sort of nested set of tags. The largest tag is about 5.5 inches by 2 inches, which is about 14 centimetres by 5 centimetres, and the smallest one is, say, 5.7 by 2 centimetres, and in inches that is 2.25 inches by 3/4 of an inch. There we go. So that is $2.63. We also have a stitched one-piece stitched slots pocket die set, $5.19. Now this one cuts a pocket. All I have to do is work out how to get into it. Okay, so this cuts the pockets. You can see there's 3 pockets there, 1, 2, 3, and this is the piece of pattern paper that you would use to mat over here. So that would you'd cut 3 of them and they'd go on there like that. And then these fold in to make your pocket, and then you've got 3 slots in your pocket. The actual pocket would be 4.25 inches wide by about 3.75 inches deep. In centimetres, that's about 9.5 centimetres by about 11 centimetres. So I thought I'd try that. And in that same sort of vein, I bought this one here too. It's called a stitch slot tag set. So this $3.83. This is the same sort of thing, but in the shape of a tag. So so this is your background of your tag. So this outside one is your actual tag. So that measures 5.5 inches by 3.25, which is about 14 centimetres by about 8.2 centimetres. And then this piece is cut out of your, so this would be cut out of your card, and then this piece would be cut out of your pattern paper or whatever you're going to use. And that cuts those 3 slots there, and you can put your tags or whatever in there. This would of course be taken off there. You can leave it there and cut that out as well, which would mean that you'd have a hole in your pocket, and you could cover that with acetate and put something, you'd be able to see what's in the pocket. Or you can take that out, cut that out separately, and just use it as an oval label. So I thought I'd try that as well. Did I say how much that was? $3.83. And the last thing in this purchase is this DIY scrapbooking card making metal cutting die. That's all it says, $1.98. And it actually cuts out an assortment of sizes of postage stamps. So you can see there, they look more like tickets, don't they? Yeah, They look like they're perforated, so that'd be tickets, not postage. I thought they were postage stamps. So this one is about 8.5 centimetres by, I'll say 3.5. And this one is, say, 9.5 by 3.3. In inches, that is about 3 3/8 by about 1 1/4, and 3 7/8 by about 1 1/4. But yeah, so there we go. So these are actually tickets more than postage stamps, but I guess you could use them as postage stamps as well. Yeah. So these are actually perforation, like these are just fold lines, they're not actually cut lines. Alright, so that's my little video for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have bought stuff from Temu before, but I've never done a video showing what I bought, but I've seen quite a few of them on YouTube, and I thought I might do one and see what you thought. Okay, well thank you for joining me, and I hope you can join me when I post my next video. Okay, bye.